Beyond the stars, the future of space tourism unveiled. Today we embark on a journey that takes us far beyond the boundaries of Earth, delving into a realm where the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary, the future of space tourism. Picture this: hotels among the stars, vacations in zero gravity, and breathtaking views of our planet from the cosmos, where we unveil the celestial adventures that await us. Strap in for an odyssey that transcends imagination, because the era of space tourism is upon us, and it's more awe-inspiring than ever before. Ready to launch into the cosmos? Let's explore. A brief history of space tourism. Going to space, whether for government or commercial purposes, is a relatively new endeavor. If Yuri Gagarin's inaugural trip to space on April 12, 1961, were a person, they wouldn't even be old enough to retire. Space activity has primarily revolved around government and enterprise purposes. The Cold War in the 60s and 70s was a significant propellant for space innovation, but arguably was more flexing of nationalistic muscles instead of direct physical combat. Government involvement in space has since been comparatively deprioritized, although there are phenomenal research projects currently underway by brilliant minds from across the globe. Then came the enterprises attaching a monetary incentive to visit space. Over 6,542 satellites are orbiting Earth. SpaceX is the single largest owner and operator of satellites, with over 1,655 satellites, many of which are linked to Elon Musk's Starlink initiative to deliver high-speed internet across the globe. A $20 million space holiday? Space tourism may seem like a luxury only afforded by the super rich, but it's not just about money. It's an opportunity for anyone to experience something truly unique, awe-inspiring, and life-changing. The appeal of space tourism is undeniable, a chance to see the world from a completely different perspective, to feel weightlessness, and witness the beauty of our planet from a distance. The mere thought of space tourism can evoke a sense of wonder and excitement. For many, it's a chance to realize childhood dreams and experience something that was once unimaginable. It's a chance to leave behind the mundane and experience the extraordinary. The possibilities of space tourism are endless, from suborbital flights to orbital flights, to staying in space hotels and even commercial space stations. In this article, we will delve into the world of space tourism, exploring its history, current state, key players, and what the future may hold. We will discuss the benefits and challenges of space tourism, its impact on society and the economy, and the ethical and environmental concerns that come with it. So buckle up and prepare for liftoff as we embark on a journey to the final frontier, the space tourism market. Space tourism is an industry that has been growing rapidly in recent years, with the potential to become one of the most lucrative industries in the world. While the industry is still in its infancy, the demand for space travel is growing, and it is expected to continue to expand at an annual growth rate of 40.2% from 2023 to 2030. In 2022, the global space tourism market was valued at USD 695.1 million, and it is projected to reach USD 8,669.2 million by 2030. The government end-user segment is also expected to grow at a CAGR of 37% from 2022 to 2030. In the United States, North America led the overall market in 2022, with a market share of 38.6%. The region has a well-established infrastructure that has allowed for the speedier implementation of modern technologies and the presence of an extensive research and development base. There are two types of space tourism: suborbital and orbital. Suborbital spaceflight. The suborbital segment dominated the market in 2022, accounting for 49.3% of the overall market share, and aims to reach an altitude of over 300,000 feet, reaching the Kármán line, which is the benchmark to define where outer space begins. Currently, there are two major players competing in this field: Virgin Galactic, part of Richard Branson's empire, and Blue Origin, run by Amazon's billionaire founder Jeff Bezos. Both of the company's systems are rocket-powered and capable of carrying up to 6 passengers on a flight. Virgin has completed 4 successful flights, however recently filed for bankruptcy after failing to find funding. Blue Origin, however, has now flown 32 passengers on the New Shepard, alongside a number of uncrewed flights carrying payloads on board. Orbital spaceflight. Unlike suborbital spaceflight, which gives passengers a few minutes in space at an altitude of 300,000 feet, orbital spaceflight goes much further than this. Passengers are likely to spend between a few days in space up to over a week at an altitude of over 1.3 million feet. The final quarter of 2021 is likely to be a huge for tourists in orbital spaceflight, with two major companies, Space Adventures and Axiom Space, announcing up to 9 seats to orbit available for purchase by either individuals or organizations. The suborbital segment dominated the market in 2022, accounting for 49.3% of the overall market share. The orbital segment, on the other hand, is expected to witness the fastest growth of 41.0%, throughout the forecast period. The demand for space tourism is expected to continue to grow in the coming years as the cost of space travel decreases and more people become interested in the experience. But space tourism is not without its challenges. While space tourism offers exciting opportunities, there are also some potential drawbacks and negative effects to consider. Environmental impact. Space tourism can have a negative impact on the environment. Launching spacecraft and rockets require a lot of energy and can produce significant amounts of air and noise pollution. These emissions can contribute to climate change and harm the atmosphere. Safety concerns. Space travel is still a dangerous endeavor and accidents can happen. Despite safety protocols, there is always the risk of something going wrong, and the consequences of a mishap could be catastrophic. Cost. At present, space tourism is an expensive venture that is accessible only to the wealthy. As a result, many people will not be able to experience space travel, which can create feelings of inequality and elitism. Space debris. Every launch of a spacecraft generates debris that can stay in orbit for many years, and as the number of space launches increases, the number of debris grows. This debris can cause problems for other spacecraft, and even small debris can cause damage. Resource depletion. Space travel requires a vast number of resources, including energy, fuel, and materials. The depletion of these resources could have long-term consequences and could negatively impact the environment and the availability of resources for future generations. Legal issues. The legal framework for space tourism is still evolving, and it is unclear who will be held responsible if something goes wrong. There are also concerns about the impact of space tourism on international space laws and treaties. The industry must ensure safety and sustainability, avoiding the mistakes of the past and building a foundation for the future, including continuing to invest in research and development and ensuring that space travel becomes more accessible and affordable for all. And there you have it, intrepid explorers. Our cosmic journey into the future of space tourism concludes. If you've enjoyed soaring through the galaxies with us, don't forget to leave a stellar thumbs up, share the wonder of space tourism with your fellow adventurers, and subscribe to our channel for more interstellar content. What are your thoughts on the future of space tourism? Share your celestial dreams in the comments below. Until our next cosmic rendezvous, keep your eyes on the stars, keep reaching beyond, and keep exploring the wonders that lie beyond the stars. Safe travels, space travelers.